Let me ask you a question. Do you think that talk shows are scripted? Do you think that game shows are scripted? Do you think that all shows on television are scripted? Well, I might have the answer for you. You see, there are a lot of rumors circulating all across the web about all sorts of things related to TV and entertainment. Some people say that the Illuminati uses television shows and talk shows and game shows to promote the Illuminati itself. And those are just rumors. And most of these rumors have not been proven. Most of these rumors have not been tested. And I'm not going to curse because I'm better than that. So let me get to the point. And this is just what I believe, what I've heard and what I've seen and what I've believed. You see, money, as you know, is, according to most people, the root of all evil. Yet, at the same time, we need it for our survival. And if we don't have any money, then we're just gonna die. We're gonna starve to death, we're gonna thirst to death, we're gonna commit suicide or something. Because you gotta have money to survive. It's an absolute necessity. But what if you were to live a life isolated from society in the woods somewhere or in the jungle, and you could perhaps maybe peel off a banana that's ripe and just right? Maybe you could eat that off of a tree. You can eat an apple off of a tree if you wanted to. You could open up a pecan and you can eat the insides of that. You know, there are blackberries that you can eat that come off plants. But back to the point. Most of the television and TV shows that I see, most of these are game shows, reality shows, talk shows, and so on. These shows supposedly depict people in uncompromising, unbelievably real situations that would otherwise be too graphic to show on a much larger scale. These people that go on these shows supposedly are booked to appear on these shows by people, and then unbeknownst to those people that appear on the show, they're given lie detector tests to prove their guilt or innocence. Most of the people that appear on these talk shows, that go on shows like Maury or Steve Wilkos, they try to prove that they're not cheating or they didn't molest anybody, but the tests often reveal the opposite. And I'm starting to think, is this all done for ratings? Is this done just to boost the ratings? I say yes. I say it is done to boost the ratings. Because everybody wants to see a liar exposed now. They want to see nothing more than that. But they don't want to listen to someone who's honest with them and won't lie to them and will shoot them straight every time. But, you know, society is fickle. It's fickle. We all know it's fickle. Society is basically a contradiction in itself. But I discussed that in a previous video. and one of my rants, I believe, entitled "Society Doesn't Exist Anymore." You can find that on my YouTube channel. But like I said, most of these people that go on these talk shows, they know that they're being tested. And even though they don't reveal the test results until the show's taping, people still feel like they told the truth, and then the lie detectors to tell them otherwise. And then they say, "Oh, I didn't do this. The lie detector's wrong." Well, these lie detectors are supposedly very, very accurate, but these lie detectors that administrate these tests, they aren't, they don't know exactly where these people were or what they were doing or how they did it. They don't know for sure. Unless they were there, they can't prove it. Except, of course, through polygraph tests, which is obviously staged. You get what I'm saying? Most most television shows, most reality shows, most game shows, they're all staged. Every single one of them. I don't care where you come from or what you eat or what you do for a living. Most of the television shows that you see on your TV are probably staged because people are booked to go on these shows and then they appear on them and they think that whatever they win they can keep, but it actually turns out that they only get to keep a majority of what they won, and the other 2/3 of it that they win, of course, it gets taxed or something like that. I'm not sure how game shows work anyway, so I'm not gonna say. No, wait a minute, I already did. So, my bad. But anyway, that's just my opinion on it. That's just my take on it. I personally believe that shows are scripted. They're staged. So it's all just fodder for most people because they want to see someone exposed as liars. They don't want to see anyone telling the truth because who cares about that, right? Subscribe.